And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here on the Film Stock channel. It's been way too long since I've said that. I checked back in YouTube Studio. I think it's been 3 weeks since I've done a live stream here on YouTube. So hopefully the questions feel fresh and we can just have a damn fun time. We have a lot to talk about. We're not just doing a Q&A here. I guess we are, but big Marvel news. Big Marvel news. Deadpool 3 not only has a release date, but Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine. That excites the hell out of me, and I said this in a tweet. Give me that over any upcoming MCU project with ease right now. I've always been excited for Deadpool 3, but the fact that it's like legit and we have like a day to count down towards, and also the fact that Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine. I mean, all of it, it's won me over fully, and that's definitely going to have to be my most anticipated MCU movie over Fantastic Four and Blade and the Avengers. Legitimately cannot wait. But thank you guys for being in here. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Be sure to hit that like button. It helps out quite a bit. It helps out with the algorithm. That's what I always say. I've been saying that for years. My friend Trevor, I don't think he'll be able to make it to this stream, but he's here in spirit. So much love to Trevor. Everyone go subscribe to Film Geeks if you have not already. And feel free to send in super chats. It's a way to guarantee I get to your question, comment, or concern, because I know there's a bunch in here already. I'm going to try and get to as many as I can. But super chat's the way to go. It's also a way to help support the channel. But yes, without further ado, I'm going to take a nosedive into these questions right now. We just got a text. Trevor will be on in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to text him and say, absolutely. I'm going to send him over the link real quick, and then I'll get right into the questions. So fire off your questions right now in the chat, and I will answer a good bit, and then we'll have Trevor on in about 10 minutes. So love to hear that. I was like, damn, I'm going to miss him, but he's coming. He's coming. All right, let me invite him real quick. I got to go to my Instagram in another tab. So hopefully this all goes smooth, and then I'll hop right into those questions. So give me 1 second. But while we wait, everyone let me know your most anticipated MCU Phase 4 project. Mine is now, I guess, well, Deadpool 3, I think probably is that Phase 5 probably? I mean, I don't think they've clarified, but who's to say? All right, let's get into these questions. We got Build Thrill, what's going on? How you doing? Scott, what's up? Fireboy, what's going on? Yeah, great way to start the week. We are getting, the buddy cop duo we always wanted. It's gonna be special. I know there were reports a while ago of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Deadpool, it being like a road trip movie. I don't know if they're going to continue with that, but I have full faith in the movie. I genuinely am so stoked for it. And 2024 is going to be the best year in a long time for Marvel movies. The lineup for 2024 is stacked. Excuse me. View with Drew, what's going on? How you doing? Devin Cox, what's up? Favorite video game as a kid? Ooh, I'll go way, way back to like when I was really young. Roller Coaster Tycoon was so much fun. I was like 10 years old probably. I rebuilt like Disney and Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was so much fun on the PC. And then there were these games too. Backyard baseball and backyard football were amazing. Backyard baseball was the best though. I think it was like 2003 or 2004, but that game was so much fun. I played that for hours. Newest Funko Pop you have in your collection? I actually have Cassie and Andor over there from Andor, which I really enjoy that show. Elias, what's up? I bet you're happy. I mean, the profile picture would indicate that you are. What episode of Cobra Kai are you on? I have watched the first 2 of season 3 at this very moment in time. So I need to watch the rest of season 3, 4, and 5, and then I'll be caught up. So I got a while ago, but it is what it is. What spinoffs would you want to see at Upside Down Pictures? So I thought about this recently. I think I made a short and like a TikTok on it, but really want to see this, especially after rewatching 2 episodes of Stranger Things today, episodes 2 and 3 of season 2. I know this would kind of abandon the sci-fi vibes of Stranger Things, but I'm okay with it. I would love to see like a prequel series about Hawkins when Hopper and Joyce were in high school. That would just be so cool to see them in high school. But it wouldn't have to be like a sci-fi thing, because I don't want it to it doesn't have to be. It can literally just be like a high school hangout show, like a 1-season miniseries thing. I want to see that. I think it would definitely add to the relationship, Joyce and Hopper. We know Bob was around. There's obviously other characters they would introduce, but it would be a way to maintain Stranger Things characters that we know and love while still giving us new characters. And like it would, I'm just a big believer in prequels. After finishing Better Call Saul, I have a ton of faith in the prequel series, and I think that it can further the original show while creating its own great show. That's exactly what Better Call Saul did, and that's why I want to see something like that. We got Food Court in the house. What's up? How you doing? My favorite football team, the Georgia Bulldogs. College football over NFL any day of the week. We got Shannon in the house. Yeah, not some major news, if only, yeah. Which we'll talk about that more when Trevor joins the stream later. Enjoy Smile, Ben. I hope it's a good time. We got Jason Carr, the legend, in the house. Jason, I hope you're having a great week so far. Let's see. The Smile trailer. Yeah, the Smile trailer was so scary that I'm probably never going to watch the movie. I'm not a huge horror fan, and I don't want to be mentally tormented after watching a movie. So I probably won't watch Smile, maybe ever. But who's to say? By the way, there's 54 people in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure that like button helps out quite a bit. Feel free to send in a super chat to guarantee that you get your question or comment answered. And it's also a way to help support the channel. Hector, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Season 2 rating. I haven't really thought about Cobra Kai in the rating sense. I'll give it a 2 thumbs up. I enjoyed it damn near more than season 1 at times. Looking back on it, like I'm thinking season 1 was sort of this replica in a way of the original Karate Kid movie in that template. Season 2 was more of a coming of age summer vibe that I like. I like that vibe. So I might lean season 2, which is apparently a really hot take in the Cobra Kai fandom. So I've heard. When am I watching season 3? I'm currently watching it right now. Have I seen Andor yet? I have. I've seen the first 4 episodes. I think episode 4 comes out wide on is it Wednesday or Thursday? I think maybe Wednesday. I get all mixed up. I think it's Wednesday because Thursday's Marvel, I want to say, but I could have that mixed up. Really enjoyed the show a lot, actually. I think it's fantastic. And a lot of people I've just been reading reviews and on Twitter or watching different video reviews. Some of the consensus is that it's the best Disney Plus show, period. Some of the consensus is that it's boring, and I don't see the boring. It's not a boring show in my opinion. I thought it really tense out the gate. Like the first 10 minutes, I was locked in. A lot of people have complained it's not Star Wars-y enough, and I think that's not stupid, but there's 2 things. Number one, it's 12 episodes in a season, and there's going to be 24 total. So it is literally just giving us a backstory on all these new characters right now, and it's still compelling in my opinion. And where it's headed after the 4th episode, like we're going to get the fun Star Wars content that people are seeking out. But also, this is just darker. Rogue One was darker, and I like it a lot. I personally really enjoy it. Am I excited for Werewolf by Night? I really am. Yeah, I am. That comes out October 7th, right? The trailer captivated me because it looks like it's something original finally for the MCU. They typically don't do the, I'm over the Marvel Disney Plus template. So I'm really looking forward to this. Josh with the super chat. I didn't see it pop up. Thank you, Josh. Thoughts on The Last of Us HBO trailer? I haven't watched it. I'm actually avoiding it. I have never played The Last of Us game, so I really want to avoid pretty much any marketing for this because I plan to play it soon. I have a PS5 now, so I'm going to play The Last of Us on there for the very first time, and then I will watch the trailer so that I can watch the show because, yeah. So someone said something about Cobra Kai spoilers, and I was like, whoa, I got to be on my A game. But then I kind of realized what they were talking about. So, yeah, I haven't watched the trailer. I've seen images of Pedro Pascal, and he looks fantastic, but I genuinely have not. I don't know much about The Last of Us games, so I'm kind of avoiding that for the better, so that I can have a real, authentic experience when I actually get to watch the play the game. By the way, there's a gnat flying around. I don't know if you guys see it. It's been in this room for a while, and I made a reference in one of my Cobra Kai reactions where I said I wish I had the chopsticks so that I could Miyagi its ass. But yeah, thank you for the super chat, Josh. Let's see, where was I in the chat? Looking for the chat. What's my favorite holiday? Christmas, but Halloween is solid too. But I really like Thanksgiving, football, food, family, friends. I like Thanksgiving quite a bit. I'm currently watching season 3 right now. For those wondering, am I doing any reaction videos for spooky season? I am. I have a few. I'm doing the Fear Street trilogy, and I'm going to stick to that. I know for a while I've said, oh, I'm going to react to Fear Street. Well, now it's about to be October. Why not now? I'm going to do those with Cam. I haven't watched them yet, but those will take a lot to edit. Movie reactions take a while to edit compared to a TV show episode, but I'll be releasing them weekly. Whenever I drop the first one, the next 2 weeks following, I'll have more Fear Street reactions. I might do one to the Black Phone as well and try and do like a horror reaction every week or so. Like 4 horror reactions in October would be a good plan. Does it snow in Georgia where you live? I think it does often, right? It actually doesn't. maybe once a year. Occasionally, we'll get hit with a big snowstorm. I remember in, I guess that was 4th or 5th grade for me, which was like 2010. It snowed heavily and then iced over, and we were out for like a week. So that happens, but we just don't have the equipment to like be ready for that kind of stuff. But it does happen. It snows sometimes. Most anticipated Phase 5 movie is Guardians 3. Is that Phase? That is Phase 5. You know what? I'm so out of whack right now. Hold on. We're in Phase 4, and I just don't even realize that. We're currently in Phase 4. Yeah, we're in Phase 4, and it's about to end. And I think that I'm thrown by that because it was so short. It felt short, at least. But there's so much content. So, yeah. Let's see. What is the best season of Stranger Things? Season 4 to me currently. Not only is the most at stake, but it gives us great new characters in Eddie. But it gives us like it gives us this epic scale almost. Like we're across the globe, it feels like, and it's just I love where it's headed. The way that it was able to sort of retcon things, but all tie up a bunch of loose ends as well. It makes you review the way that we know Stranger Things in a new lens. That's how I'm viewing it because I'm rewatching the show right now, and I've kind of looked at it that way, and it's been exciting to rewatch for sure. By the way, I see there's a bunch of you guys in here. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button; helps out quite a bit, and feel free to send in super chats to guarantee I get to your question or comment. All right, let's see. I'm incredibly excited for season 5 of Stranger Things. I think it's my most anticipated thing ever. By the way, seeing Robin and seeing Maya Hawke reminded me, I watched Do Revenge. I watched it Sunday, so I've seen Do Revenge, and I actually thought it was pretty solid. So that's another 2022 movie under my belt. My next Cobra Kai reaction will be up tomorrow. Season 3 premiere, I guess. Yeah, season 3 premiere. I have to finish editing that. Let's see. Yeah, I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai, so I can't really answer a lot of these Cobra Kai questions. Most anticipated non-sequel or MCU movie for the year? Knives Out 2. I guess it's called Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery. Definitely gonna have to go with that one. I think that it's the first Knives Out is a total breath of fresh air, and it's like a really intriguing murder mystery. There's a lot of twists and turns. I love movies like that. That's why I like Scream so much, because it is a horror movie, but it's like a whodunit sort of. And I think that bringing Daniel Craig back, but also having just a stacked cast in general, I have faith in that movie. I think it's going to be one of the best of the year, probably. Opinions on She-Hulk, it's so forgettable, and I just don't get excited for it. Like it exists. I am a few episodes behind right now. I just don't give a shit anymore. I'm sorry. I just like I've lost interest in the show, and a lot of people have said it best, but like it's funny how they use Daredevil to like try and get people to tune in every week at this point. I did hear about Hugh Jackman. I talked about it a little up front, but I'll talk about it more when Trevor joins. Let's see. Who's my favorite Cobra Kai character right now? As it stands, I'm through season 3, episode 2. Right now, my favorite character in the show is probably that's actually tough. I like Johnny a lot. A lot. I like Miguel quite a bit too. I am indifferent on a bunch of it's hard. Those are probably my top 2, and they probably will be for a while. I just love their like father-son relationship, but a lot of characters are like they're constantly changing, which is a great aspect of Cobra Kai, is the way they're developing every character. And after the end of season 2, I won't say anything, of course. I know a lot of you guys have seen it, but it's like nothing will ever be the same. And so I'm still in the aftermath, as the first episode of season 3 is entitled. I'm in the aftermath of all this. So I'm still seeing these relationships be remended, if that's even a word, reform in like a newer way. So I don't even know how to feel right now, but I'm enjoying the show a lot. Where do you get your Funko Pops? You can order them on Amazon. Target's a great store to go to, but there's pop stores as well. Those are my favorite places to go. You can find like rarer pops, like exclusives, but you can also like have a wide, you can see them in person. That's something I always like, is like, yeah, sure, you can buy a lot of things online, but going in person and seeing it, being able to hold them before you buy them and look around is just, there's just more special feel to that. So I like to go to like Funko Pop stores, which you can like maps them, like collectible stores. There's a bunch pretty much everywhere, I realized. So yeah, there's always, they're just like hidden in like little, usually like shopping center, like strip mall type things. And there's a lot of good, a lot of hidden gems in a lot of those. So what's up, Jackson? How you doing? Have I seen the Black Phone? I have not yet. Cobra Kai Hawk, what's going on? A new Karate Kid movie's been announced for 2024. I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that. And I don't know if it's going to be connected to the show or not. By the way, I see all of your questions about Deadpool 3. I'll talk about that more here in a second. Peace, Rensanity. Have a good night. Andor does release on Wednesday. That is true. Am I hyped for the Dank Sinatra biopic? When is it dropping? Let me know. Favorite Stranger Things character? Hopper. Steve is close behind, but Hopper has been solidified as my guy, my number one guy on this upon rewatch of the show. Andor was the best thing to happen to Star Wars. I will say a lot of people are positive in Andor, which is a good thing because the negativity in the fandom exists. And I agree with a lot of the negativity because it's like a lot of the product just hasn't been great, but Andor's high quality and it's making its own world, which is something that Star Wars should have been doing a long time ago. It's been tied to the Skywalker saga timeline for too long, and Andor sort of breaking from that for the better, in my opinion, which is why I'm enjoying the show so much. Plus, the score gave me chills. And if a score is great, then I usually will be even more, I'll like something more because of the score. So that's kind of where I'm at with Andor. And it was riveting. The end of episode 3 was riveting. And I can tell episode 5, because I've seen the first 4 or 5, is going to be damn good. Damn good. I can't wait. Who's your favorite band? I've talked about this before with my friend Ewan. Shout out Ewan Reviews, guys. Great YouTube channel. I like a lot of songs, but I don't follow bands as much. As far as like, I guess, it feels weird even saying that, oh, I'm a fan of my favorite band, but like, I've never heard every song, I don't think, from like a single band. So it's a hard question to answer. Genre wise, I mean, I love Red Hot Chili Peppers and Foo Fighters, and they're like damn good to me. I listen to a lot of their music, but I haven't heard like every one of their songs. I don't know all the deep cuts. Really like Tame Impala currently. I've started listening to Joe a lot, which is Joe Keery's music, who plays Steve in Stranger Things, obviously, and that slaps. It goes hard. So, all right, I got to resend the link, which I figured would happen because the StreamYard's been acting a fool lately. But Trevor will be joining shortly. Let me go to Instagram and resend this damn thing real quick, and then Trevor will be in the house. All right, let me go to my DMs. There we are. All right, let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. Find out shortly. And yes, if you got, please don't spam. Shout out Starcourt Food Court, a great moderator. But yeah, spamming like it's just I'll mute right now. I see someone spamming. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just gonna have to mute you or put you in timeout. But yeah, hopefully that link works and Trevor can hop in here shortly. That would be ideal. We shall see. All right. Let's see. Looking for some more questions. The original X-Men trilogy is bizarre to me because I think that it's okay. Like I think it's just okay. I haven't seen the original trilogy of X-Men because I haven't seen them since I think fully. I want to say a long time ago, maybe like early 2010, since I rewatched it, just because it's not really my cup of tea compared to the new trilogy and the Wolverine movies and Deadpool. I prefer that. I just don't know what it is, but the original X-Men, the first X-Men movie is like kind of a bore. The second one is good from what I remember, and the third one is all right, but like First Class and Days of Future Past are elite movies in my opinion. Elite. I don't think Deadpool will really have any role. I think they're going to keep Deadpool pretty disconnected from most of the main MCU. Like he's still in the MCU, obviously, but I think they're going to keep him pretty disconnected, just because. Like I don't think there's a need to really put him in with everything else. I mean, obviously, I think we'll see shots of him, and like he'll be in the Secret Wars movie and everything probably. But I really do believe that they're going to keep him as disconnected as possible from the main MCU timeline, in my opinion. I'm really interested to see how they even bring him into the MCU. Like, we'll see. Who's to say? Where does the Wolverine rank on your X-Men movie ranking? That's a great question. I'm excited to rank the X-Men movies when the time comes, when the time is right, because I personally have not done that ever on YouTube. I'll do a massive rewatch of everything leading up to probably Deadpool, probably the new Deadpool, whenever that is, 2024, so a while away. But yeah, I will say I think it is. I'll say the movies I like more: Deadpool 1 and 2, Logan, Days of Future Past, First Class. Probably, I think I already said so. I said Deadpool 1 and 2, Logan, First Class, Days of Future Past. Those are better than Wolverine. I think the Wolverine's better than Origins Wolverine, better than Apocalypse. I'd probably put it near the middle. Like, it's a middle tier one for me, probably, if I had to say. Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine. You're damn right. It's damn exciting news. I mean, I watched that trailer, that like little teaser trailer, and I got hype as hell. Really did. It got me like, I wish I recorded my reaction to it, because I like went, no way, and I like stood up, and like then when he did the claws over the logo, I was like, oh shit, that is amazing. So, have you seen the Lord of the Rings movies? I have. I think they're fantastic. I rewatched the trilogy about a month or so ago now, I guess, and it hit even differently on rewatch. Like, really appreciate the movies even more than when I first saw them. Haven't been watching the Lord of the Rings show. I've heard it's really kind of difficult to get into, so I don't know if I will ever watch that. Maybe I'll wait till it's all out and binge it. I don't know if I'll watch like Rings of Power, I think it's called, but I really like the movies quite a bit. So I went to college. I did go. I do not currently go to college, but I did go to college. Let's see. Best season of Stranger Things. I've already answered that one. I definitely saw the Deadpool news. I'll talk more about that here in a second. All right, the link's not working for some reason, so let me try and figure out what that. Because I'm hitting invite, copy to clipboard. So I have that. Now I'm going to go back to Instagram and send it again. If it doesn't work this time, I don't know what to do. Weird. Maybe I'll try emailing it. Let's see. Okay, let me figure this out. I don't know what the deal is. Let's see if I send it via text. Would that work? Oh, I think we got him in here. We might have him in, people. Let's see.
Yeah, it's me. Don't cream your pants. What's up, everybody?
I got to put headphones in. I forgot, but how you doing?
Dude, I am doing damn good. Just freaking watch the goddamn announcement. And it was everything and more a little boy could dream of. Man.
Oh my gosh, dude. I know I called you immediately when it happened because I needed to talk to somebody about it.
Well, I was at work. This is a little story for everyone. Hello to everyone in the chat. Jason, Alex, my freaking peeps. How's everyone doing? I'm at work and he calls me and I'm like, either something's going on bad. Oh, snap. Give me a second.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Trevor in the house. Everyone go subscribe to Film Geeks, the man, the myth, the legend. It feels right. It feels right having him in here. We're going to talk a lot about the Deadpool trailer, obviously, and probably some Stranger Things and all that jazz here in a second. But while we wait, as my mail is now spamming me for some reason. Let me close out of that real quick. While we wait, I'm going to continue answering the questions. I got the headphones in now. Do I sound fine? Can you guys still hear me? Cool. I think we're good. All right. Scrolling continues. Yes, we're going to talk about the Deadpool news a bunch. Brady says, do you play Madden? This year is actually okay compared to the last. I play Madden, but not as much as I used to, and I haven't got the new Madden, and I don't plan to. I have a PS3 that I acquired last year. I had a PS3 growing up, but I kept the game. So I had NCAA Football 14, and I just play that now. I just play that I have it hooked up to my TV. So NCAA, phenomenal. It's college football over the NFL any day of the week, and I'm really pumped for the new college football game that's coming out. I think like July, I want to say. So we got a while to wait, but damn, am I excited for that. It's going to be great. got my Halloween Ends tickets going with a couple friends opening night. Hell yeah, man. Enjoy it. I know you're a big fan of the Halloween movies. I myself, not so much. And I won't say anything about the movie because I've been like, I don't care about the Halloween franchise, but I saw like, I saw this video like breaking down the trailer and it kind of like put the pieces together of the movie. And I was like, they basically gave away a lot of the movie in the trailer. I don't know if you watched it, but I won't say anything. But I saw a breakdown and it was like, wow, they really did give away a lot of this movie. To me, I think Halloween Ends will be okay. And I hate to like rain on the parade of Halloween fans. I know there's a lot of you guys in the chat. I just don't think it'll be the legit end. That's my issue. I think it has to end at some point. Am I reacting to the rest of Cobra Kai? 100%. Yes, I am. I have another reaction coming tomorrow. Pretty much every other day or so, I have a reaction coming out. Sometimes 2 days in a row. So I'll be caught up with Cobra Kai by the end of by like maybe the end of October, early November. So stay tuned if you guys are enjoying that series. Who do I think is going to die in Guardians 3? Great question. Rocket and Drax. I think they're goners. I think there's a scenario, it's unlikely as hell, but there's a scenario where they all die. And I don't know, that would be really gutsy for Marvel and James Gunn to commit to, but I really do think that someone has to die in Guardians 3, in my opinion. It's the only way, really. I'll remove him, by the way, while I wait, just because. But something, I mean, I really do think that someone has to die in Guardians 3. It's the only way. So I think they really are going to go in on Rocket. They're going to really make his backstory even more tragic than we already know it to be. And they're probably going to kill him near the end. That's going to be the big death. That's my 2 cents. Do I want that to happen? I don't. But I will say I want someone to die. I don't know if that makes me sound sadistic, but and the MCU never kills anybody. They don't. It's just a fact. They always bring people back. They have to commit to a death, and Guardians, the trilogy as we know it, end it with a bang. Do Revenge rating? Good question. I did watch Do Revenge, as I mentioned earlier. If I had to give it a rating, I would probably have to say Do Revenge rating. I'll go out of 5, like a 3.5 out of 5. We got him back. How you doing? Do Revenge is what I was just talking about. It's honestly not great, solid. It's if you like movies like what's it called? Like an Honor Society, but it's not the same as Honor Society, but it feels like it's the same like studio.
That style kind of.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Gotcha,
Like a teenage, like there's that drama and all that, but there's like I don't want to say anything, but if you see Do Revenge, no spoilers, but there's some crazy stuff that happens in the movie. That's all I'm gonna say. It's crazy.
So should I watch it?
You like that kind of movie, right?
I loved Honor Society. That's one of the biggest surprises.
I like Honor Society too. You would like this one then, I think. And Maya Hawke's damn good in it. And the girl too, I don't know her name, but the main girl, I think she's on the show Riverdale. She's damn good in it.
Yeah, she's from Riverdale. She was good in Riverdale.
And there's a few other decently big actors in there too. Pope from Outer Banks. The Sophie Turner is literally in it. Like I don't know if you do that for Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. So it's got a fire cast.
It does, yeah. And there's this one dude who's such an asshole in it. So yeah, check it out.
Always got those. Okay, I will. Sorry, I was reading some weird thing. I don't remember saying anything like that, but okay. So I'm waiting. I don't know where you are. I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. Well, I was gonna throw a question up here, and I really want to get your 2 cents on it because I don't think we've talked about it. So, what are your thoughts? Let me scroll in the chat here because I'm really behind. By the way, if you guys are in here, be sure to hit that like button. Helps out with your algorithm. Feel free to send a super chat to guarantee we get to your question, comment, or concern. But what do you think of the Wakanda Forever runtime being 2 hours and 41 minutes, the second longest runtime in the MCU?
Honestly, I'm kind of excited.
Okay.
Honestly, like I remember you texted me like Wakanda Forever runtime is 240. And don't get me wrong, that's wrong. Long, but
it is long.
It's gonna be fire. Like I have such high hopes for this movie. I think it could be better than No Way Home. Like if they mess up this movie, it's gonna be like there's no way they can. I don't think this movie. There's a chance in hell it can mess up. I'm shining like crazy right now. Let's just turn it off first.
I'll say this: you have more confidence in the studio than I do right now.
Yeah, and I mean,
by the way, I am excited for Wakanda Forever. I think it will be very good, but I'm not at all getting. I think you and I also talked about this off stream, but like I have kind of stopped myself from getting excited for most things now. Like just because it's not.
And
It's not,
that's probably smart, right?
Yep.
Because
Yep.
a lot of times we overhype ourselves a lot. And Thor: Love and Thunder, for some reason I felt it was gonna be kind of schlockfesty. I like Multiverse of Madness. I'm gonna stick by that. I do like. I've only seen it once. I need to go back and rewatch it. I do have some problems with it, but overall I enjoy it. The TV shows is where they fall off for me, especially now that I'm watching Daredevil and like I see how quality this show is. I'm like, and like The Boys and Peacemaker. You watch these like quality superhero shows.
Absolutely.
Marvel needs to poach some of those creators and like kind of bring them over. Like, what exactly are we missing here? I'm not the biggest fan of these series, but the series are different. Everything they're doing right now with Phase 4, it's been different. It's been ambitious, and I'm on Marvel's side again because of that promotion they dropped today. That right there is marketing at its finest. If like Ryan Reynolds came up with D23, it would have been hype, but it would have been expected.
Mm-hmm.
This random video like this with Wolverine coming in, I'm sorry. Did you expect that today?
No.
No. Hell no. I'm out doing my thing working, and all of a sudden, like, you call me with this insane news.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There is pretty much no better way to do that than just suddenly, boom. And a Wakanda Forever trailer coming out next week. I think it's going to be emotional. I think we're going to get a really good send-off to T'Challa in the beginning, like a funeral. And I think the end of the movie, whoever it is who like takes over the reins of Black Panther will have some speech, kind of like the way that Adonis Creed did in Creed 2 when he's talking to his dad. You know, he's talking to like his father's grave. He's going to do something like that. I'm on board. I'm excited. It's 2 hours and 41 minutes. It's getting the Best Picture nomination. Calling that shit now.
Wow. I am excited. I really am. I'm excited for the movie. I think it'll be good. I don't think it'll get nominated for Best Picture. I think here's why. There's 2 other movies because the Oscars are weird. I think they would nominate Avatar and Maverick over that if they were to. I don't see a world where all 3 of those get nominated.
I'm gonna call it now. All 3 are getting nominated. If anyone's gonna miss, it's gonna be Top Gun,
which is blasphemous.
Blasphemous, 100% blasphemous. And yeah. So I'm on board. I hope you don't, because I don't know if anyone knows you're coming back. You're coming back out to California. Here.
No one knows. Let's announce it. I'm coming back to Cali and
coming back to Cali, and he's gonna be here for the Wakanda Forever. And like obviously, like if you get the chance to see it early, cool. I'm hoping you don't.
Yeah.
Like I'm hoping, like even if you do, you hold out and you watch it first with me.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do that anyway.
Because it's 2:40. I know you hella well. You're gonna go 2 hours and 40 minutes again. Like that's already going in. 100%. That's your biggest complaint. It was a little too long, and that's fair. That's a long ass movie. I watched a movie last night. It was 2:20, and I was like, all right, speed her up a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
Like, if it's 2:40, that honestly kind of just gives me more confidence for some reason. In movies that are 2 hours and 40 minutes to 3 hours, generally some of the greatest movies we ever watch.
This is true, my friend. This is true. I'm just going to be cautiously optimistic with it. Hope I like it, but I'll see what happens. All right. Yep.
We shall indeed.
Hi,
baby. Hi, my girl. How you doing? How's your day, Ben? How's everything going with you?
It's going good. Yeah. That honestly was a great way to kind of not end the day because the day is still going, but like a nice little cap on the day was the news from Deadpool, which, by the way, I said this and I want your opinion because everyone in the chat, we've been talking about it. It's been asked constantly until you arrived. I made this statement. I've always been excited for Deadpool 3, obviously, but now it confirms to me, like, I'd take that over any of the upcoming MCU projects for me personally, because you agree, right?
I said that in a video I just posted before I jumped on the stream. Hold on, I gotta get this cord because my puppy is trying to chew it. That's not gonna happen. Thunderbolts. But 2024 is going to be a fire year for Marvel. Mm-hmm. Like, you have the chance of $4 billion movies. I think Thunderbolts is going to be about 500 to 700 million. Not big. Like, a lot of people are going to be like, diehard fans will see it, right? But I think it's going to be like fall short. If Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness didn't bust $1 billion, and Thor: Love and Thunder didn't, I don't see Thunderbolts.
No, it's not going to.
Captain America. This is coming off the show that was peak MCU Disney Plus shows. WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki. Those are people's generally top 3. I think that one's going to pull into numbers. Fantastic Four. That's like a 1.5 bill in my opinion.
Okay.
And this one, if it's rated R, it's hard. It's hard to say, but their lineup is huge. I would go Deadpool. I'm excited for all of them. I would go Deadpool, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Captain America.
I'm right there with you. That's literally mine as well. Yeah.
And I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm so excited for all four.
Yeah.
But that's my, and it's crazy.
No, yeah. And the thing for me is, like, I've said this, like, I'm more excited for Deadpool 3 than these new Avengers movies, for various reasons. Number one, I don't know what they're really like within the MCU. I don't know what their current, like, I hate to use the word endgame, but what is their endgame for those movies? Like, we don't know what lineup they're going to present with us. So, like, that's why, like, oh, it's cool. I'll be hype as hell when it comes out. But, like, right now, I'm more excited for Deadpool 3 because we know what we're getting with Wolverine back, man.
I forget how much I love Deadpool.
Dude,
Like,
yeah. I was rewatching the first one the other day with Cam. Like, I watched the first movie. And I'm not trying to exaggerate. I think I watched it 10 times. Like, I love it. I love the movie. The second one's also really good, and I think it gets a bad rap for some reason because Cable in that movie adds another dynamic.
So I've only seen each of these movies twice.
Okay.
I would say I remember liking Deadpool 2 more.
It's damn good.
Like, Cable was fire. The little kid was kind of annoying, but it's like just the way they created this. And Sean Levy's directing this, dude. There's no way this movie's gonna suck.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm not worried about it at all.
It has to be rated R. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy. It has to be. Won't be good.
I think they said it will be.
I genuinely don't think it will be good if it's not.
I will be very upset if it's PG-13. But yeah, there's a super chat here from Jason. Thank you, Jason. I did see this, and I know a lot of people. Well, Krasinski quote tweeted the thing, and he was like, "Wait, is this our movie?" But, like, a lot of people, I think, took it out of context because obviously, you know, he's Mr. Fantastic. But right now, John Krasinski is making a movie with Ryan Reynolds. I don't know what it's called, but he's, like, filming it. And so I think he was making a joke about that. But a lot of people were like, "Holy shit, Fantastic Four!" And I'm like, that. You know how people are, which is fine.
100%.
But
and you know what? That's very smart as well. Where John Krasinski's new directorial movie, it's like him and it's like something. I forget what it is about exactly, but Ryan Reynolds and John Starr.
It's like the imaginary friend thing. Yeah, it's like
yes, exactly. Yeah, you got to meet your imaginary friend growing up. Yeah.
Holy shit! I think the movie's called If, and then it's like imaginary friend. Like, I think I just realized that. Like, I think that's what it's about. So
that's dope.
Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I think that's just him trolling in a way. But I would love Krasinski. I stand by this. I would like to see Krasinski be the long-term Mr. Fantastic. Give him he had like 10 minutes, but we'll see.
I'm down for that. Yeah. At this point, that's the only thing that's kind of upsetting me with the Marvel is like the variants, the this, the that. Stick to someone and keep them. You know?
Yeah.
Like, we had Captain Carter. We had a variant of Captain Marvel and everything like that. Like, Lashana Lynch played Captain Marvel. I don't know if anyone saw Woman King, but like Lashana Lynch, who plays the variant of Captain Marvel in Multiverse Madness, she also played the new 007. Dude, like, she's like one of my top 5 actresses right now. Like, I'm all about this girl. So if you want to bring like all these different people in, the Captain Marvel, the Marvels movie, we're bringing a variant in, because if you bring Lashana Lynch in, I'm so excited.
Yeah, they may. I mean, there's. I think that the Secret Invasion movie, like, everyone's theorizing that everyone's going to show up, and I just don't know if everyone's actually going to show up in that movie. So I literally am not going to theorize for it really at all until like the months leading up. That Secret Invasion. Everyone's like, the show. RDJ. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Secret Wars.
You kept saying.
Yeah. I do that all the time.
I was mad confused.
No, my bad. Secret Wars, not Secret Invasion. It's like people would say Morbius and Mobius. Mobius from Loki. Morbius.
It's Morbid time.
I don't think we're gonna get everybody. Everyone's like, we're getting Toby, Andrew, RDJ, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson. I'm like, nah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen at all. I can see that happen maybe in the Kang Dynasty, but I don't. Only person, quite frankly, I'm 100% on board with coming back would be Iron Man.
A variant, right?
We haven't no, like Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr.
No, yeah, but like he's just from another universe. Like, that's what I don't want him to be this. If I would be like, I'd walk out of the theater if they brought him back from the dead. I'm not kidding. I would.
Like, what if they did like some time travel thing where they could?
I think this should just be like.
Then honestly, if you're not bringing RDJ back, don't bring back Widow.
Well, it's still RDJ is what I'm saying, but
I honestly leave them all out. We have so much talent from even like, though like I'm not the biggest fan of Moon Knight, you still have Oscar Isaac talent, Mahershala Ali talent, Deadpool, Wolverine, all these different people like in Fantastic Four. We don't need the older guys anymore. As much as we love them and we'd want them, I don't.
Yeah.
Spider-Man will be older by then, and if there's a couple Spideys, I think if they're doing 2 Avengers movies in the same year, are they going to go hand in hand, or are they complete different stories?
I think they're going to be probably
Okay.
play into each other, but really and truly, we need another Spider-Man officially announced. We need another movie announced soon.
Which is kind of crazy. I thought that would be the first thing they announced at
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
No Way Home. I mean, I think it's because Sony and Marvel split, so like Marvel never really makes the announcements. But like Sony needs to get on Spider-Man 4 ASAP. Like No Way Home is one of the, it would if it released in China, it might be the highest grossing movie of all time, like number 2 or 3 worldwide. It would have
100%.
done so much more, and it still did damn near 2 billion without China.
Yeah, no, it would have been 100% top 5 all time. Because you got to think like Endgame, Avatar, 3 billion club, or high 2s, whatever. But I don't know. Like you have Toby and Andrew, and they're talking about Sony's talking about making an Amazing Spider-Man. Eventually you're gonna start losing people. Not the hard fans. Like my brother's not a hard fan. He's like, I'm getting confused with all this shit going on, and that's fair. That's 100% valid. Like my lady's parents, she's like, they all kind of ask questions about it. I try to explain to them, like, yeah, I'm too far behind. It's not worth it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is too far from you are.
I saw a video. It was pretty funny where it was like in 2017, it was like feasible to catch up on the MCU because it was a lot. You had to watch like 16, maybe 17 something movies. Now it's like no shot. You have to commit like a whole year almost.
Yeah, especially with the shows. And even for me, who's someone who follows them heavy, I've been very selective of the shows I've watched.
I'm not caught up on She-Hulk. I got to finish it, but
yeah, I got to catch up on She-Hulk and I guess watch all of Miss Marvel.
So. Yeah. What's your most hyped series coming out next year? Let's do series over movies because or we could do both. We could do movies and series.
Okay. I'm not sure when The Boys season 4 is coming out. But that's pretty much.
I think it's supposed to come out next year. I think they're filming it now. It should be out next year.
It's probably my most anticipated at top of the moment.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's right now.
Series for me.
You got a lot next year. Like for you, the ones you really like, Mando 3. You.
Oh shoot, yeah. You, Outer Banks. I'll go movie first. Indiana Jones 5. I'll die on that hill. Like if the movie sucks, I will be so devastated. But I don't think it will. Oh my god, I saw a clip. I've never talked about this on channel. I don't know if you saw it. Harrison Ford like crying at a D23. He was like, "This movie just means a lot to me. Like it's a damn good one." Like that's how you know, dude.
You think they're sending him off? Like a new guy's gonna pick up the reins of Indy?
I think they'll.
What if he has a long lost son?
They could write that. I mean, Shia was that in the 4th one.
That was his son?
It was his son, yeah. You haven't seen the 4th one, or have it been years?
I saw it once at theaters. I did not like it.
Yeah. Shia is his son in that movie. And
so they wanted to
set him up to be the next one, but he obviously that's not going to happen anymore.
Yeah, no. Aldrich, what's that guy's name from Han Solo?
Oh yeah, I want to say Aldrich Killian for something. Alden Ehrenreich.
Okay, there you go. I was gonna say Aldrich Killian. That's from Iron Man 3. Hammer David Harbour, I'd be down to like show up and be like, come on, Indy, and hand him the whip. And like Harrison Ford die? Would you be pissed? They killed Han Solo.
I don't think they'll kill Indy. I don't. I think
too family friendly, kind of, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't kill him. Like to me, I thought about this recently. Spoilers for James Bond. I don't know if it's been a year now since No Time to Die. I don't know if I love the fact that they killed him.
I remember just his parents or her mom called us and she was like, "Dude, they fucking killed James Bond." And I went, "Yeah, they did." And she was like, "Yeah, that's kind of weird."
Such a bummer note. Like, yeah, my dad was pissed about it too. Like, a lot of people were like upset with it, and like, it's ballsy. I don't know if I love that choice still. It's. I got to rewatch that movie eventually, but like, I don't know. Who knows?
Speaking of that, like, do you want another James Bond movie? To be completely honest, I don't want one for about 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, they will make one by the end of this decade easily, just because money is the name of the game. I don't know if they got to reinvent the character because they can't like start from scratch. Okay, here's how he gets in with 007, and then they got to do something new.
We've had how many 007s? Like 4 or 5?
More. 1, 2. I think we've had like 6-ish.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing is, like, people say they want Indiana Jones to become that, where they recast every 10, 15 years. I don't want that.
No, there's some movies that like don't need to be remade, and like when we're older, like they might remake like E.T. one day, or some crazy shit, you know?
Dude, think about this: when we're older, they'll remake movies that we like grew up, like that came out in like the 2010. Like they could remake like The Hangover in like 20, 30 years.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, like it's the remake. That doesn't happen all the time, but like it could.
Yeah, exactly. So it's crazy. But as far as series next year, I gotta go right now, and I'm probably forgetting some, but Mando. God, I'm so excited for Mando.
February, right?
Yeah, I think they might end up pushing it, but they said February. I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be a great way to start the year.
Oh, a banger way to start the year. Let me scroll through the chat here.
Bye.
By the way, appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to hit that like button if you guys are in here. It helps out quite a bit. And if you're on the replay, thank you for tuning in through that.
Absolutely. Dude, Oklahoma dropped to 18.
I saw.
Bunch of you know what's messed up? If Bama lost, they dropped down to number 4. I was talking to my buddy's name's Kyle. He was like, yeah, but Alabama's still a good team. Like last year, I said like Alabama should have dropped. You lost to a non-ranked team. You should have dropped at least to the bottom 10. Yeah, but Alabama's still a great team. Still a great team. And sure they were. Like they killed Georgia in the SEC championship. But like I said, bro, you almost lost to Auburn. You almost lost to Florida. You lost to Texas A&M. You had close games upon close games. It's kind of like how they were last year. It's going to be a showdown between you and Bama again. And I not to hate on you, to get ruffles feathers, I'm not sure the Dogs can repeat.
I mean, it's really it's not impossible, but like it's really hard to repeat as national champions.
100%. But like, did you guys ever win one before this? 1980?
Yeah, it'd been years. So
yeah. So like, if you went from like not winning one 40 years to winning 2 in a row, we'll see.
You're pretty crazy.
Wake up after your last week's performance.
This is true. I will say, Alabama struggles on the road. You and I know this, and they go to Arkansas. I'm telling you right now, the spread's like 17. That's going to be a touchdown to a 10-point game without question. The thing is, I think Arkansas is a better football team than Texas, and there's always hype around these games. Like when you get in that environment, I'm telling you, the Arkansas defense is solid. I know they just lost to A&M. They should have won. But all they have to do is put pressure on Bryce Young, and for most of the game, he'll look like he's shitting his pants back there. That's all I'm saying. He's a great quarterback. He's probably going to be a top 5 pick.
Good.
But I'm just saying, like their weakness has always been if you put pressure on the quarterback. So,
you know what's crazy? Is Nick Saban's never had a number 1 overall draft pick. They said it the other day.
I believe it. Yeah, I don't think in my life.
And then they're all talking about the other day. I was at my buddy's house. He's like Derrick Henry. He was 46th.
Yeah, Derrick Henry was late.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of his receivers went high, like Amari Cooper and some other
Devontae Smith.
Julio went like number 8 or something, but yeah.
Yeah, but
all right, let's see where we're in the shots. All right, I'm just gonna try and pick one here. We did not watch the No Way Home More Fun Stuff version?
Yeah, I just heard it wasn't worth it. It was kind of a waste.
Have you heard of the show Lock and Key? I've heard a few people recommend it.
Heard it's really good. I don't know anything really about it, but I heard it's very, very good.
Yeah, I might watch it eventually. So who's to say? Keep, watch, delete MCU, Star Wars, and DC. Are we doing DCEU or DC, including all of their projects? Like,
let's go DC. Batman. Let's go DCEU because we have the MCU, not like Marvel. You know, so I'm deleting DC then.
Deleting DC.
EU. I'm gonna.
If we're including TV, I'm keeping Star Wars and I'll watch the MCU.
Perfect. That's fair. I'll go with you there.
Okay, cool. All right, Mount Rushmore of Star Wars films. So 4, basically your top 4 Star Wars movies. Fire away.
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Empire.
Okay.
Force Awakens.
Okay.
New Hope.
Okay. I'll go the original trilogy and Revenge of the Sith. If I had to have an honorable mention, it would probably be I'll throw a bone to Phantom Menace. I love the Phantom Menace. I don't care.
I love those movies, but they're so boring.
There's portions that are like, okay, I'm dozing here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We're scrolling through the chat. Hey, I have not seen the first No Way Home movie, so I'll watch that before the new one comes out. But do you think the new one will be good, or what are your thoughts?
Oh, it's good. It's another cute mystery. I watched it back in quarantine, like 2020, COVID. In the first No Way Home.
Yeah, I think it did came out.
I probably should rewatch it because that time. Try to think back to that time. That's a blur. A blur.
Like the big movie, dude. The big movie that summer, right after we'd been friends for about a month, was The King of Staten Island, and I remember us gassing up that movie. I haven't seen it since then.
I watched it 3 times, and I was like,
"Oh my god!" You watched it like 3 times in a few days, right?
Like a week, yeah. But like I'm trying to think back to that. That was like kind of like a year. Like you're going back through your files and go like, you're missing a year. That's like 2020. Like you're missing it. It's like, where is it? It's like not in your file.
2020, dude. The college football season started late and it was like a 10-game schedule. Like any sports to me, like obviously on paper, teams won championships, but like it doesn't feel like it. Like it doesn't like when LeBron got a ring like with the Lakers, it feels like I mean, they were playing high performance basketball because of the bubble, but also like Alabama won the Natty. It's like I'm fine with that because that's what would happen normally.
There's an asterisk.
Yeah. Oh man. Does Deadpool count as an X-Men movie? I think so. Yeah, it's got the hell. It has like X-Men in the movies with him. So
Colossus and like Rogue.
Negasonic Teenage. What the shit? Oh man. All right, let's see. Do you watch Star Trek? I've seen the new trilogy and some of the original movies, but I'm not a Star Trek fan, I wouldn't say.
I've never seen any Star Trek. I know there's like that Picard show that people are like, I guess is really good. With Patrick Stewart. Never seen it.
I will say the new trilogy, J.J. Abrams, pretty solid. He didn't direct them all. I think he directed the first two, but it's solid, I think. Benedict Cumberbatch is a villain in the second one. It's a pretty solid movie.
Nice.
All right. Favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm about to blow everyone's mind. Are you ready? Vanilla.
Please
do. Vanilla.
Are you serious or no?
I'm dead serious.
Okay, fair.
Vanilla ice cream. Bro, I had a piece of apple pie with vanilla. So they put not just vanilla ice cream, vanilla soft serve. Like it like and like it was the Dutch crumble. Like how they crumble over. And I mean, no lie. You know how somebody does just dough, no apple? There was like 3 apples in this one piece of pie. Like, oh my, I could freaking drool right now thinking about it.
I love apple pie. It's my favorite like dessert around the holiday season.
Yeah.
Warm with like a scoop of vanilla ice cream or two. That's Thanksgiving right there for me every year.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah. I would say Oreo / cookies and cream ice cream is so
I love
good.
cookies and cream too.
There's a specialty flavor at Brewster's, which is like a chain. Graham Central Station. So it's like graham crackers and chocolate chips, but it's like the way it's crushed up. I can't describe to you, but the texture of it, it's insane. It's so good.
Yeah, facts.
Let's see. Looking through the questions. All right, let's see. Right, let's see. Looking for a question here. I haven't finished Cobra Kai, so I won't answer anything regarding it in comparison to other shows, just because that's not fair in my opinion. Do you have any Stranger Things 5 theories that we haven't already talked about?
Not anymore. It's like now that I'm off Stranger Things, I'm not. I think about it every day. It's so great.
Damn good. I watched 2 episodes today for Return to Hawkins, dude.
I still have to watch one, so
fair.
I got some time to do. But at this point, man, I just want a trailer. I want some first clips. I want to see that they're filming. I just want production on it.
Yeah, I would say I want to know when I want to know when it's getting a release date. Like I want them to drop like, hey, it's coming out on May blank of 2024. And then I'm like, okay, now I can know. It feels like we're stuck in limbo and Inception. We don't know when the hell it's going to come out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what it is. So like I'm excited, but it's so far away. It feels like it's kind of like those Avengers movies that got announced. Like we're going to be excited when it rolls around, but it's literally 3 years away, right? So it's kind of hard to get too pumped right now.
Yeah, we need Stranger Things like soon, bro.
I wish it was coming out like next summer, but that's not possible.
No, not possible at all. I'm hoping they do the 2 parts again. I saw that 3C Films tweeted the other day. He was like, he liked that they did it because he said that got us talking about Stranger Things all summer.
Yeah, and I think more of the big shows are doing that because You is doing 2 parts. It's split season 4. It's like a month apart. I like that a lot because it's like you can still binge it, but then it's not like all gone at once.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the month of June, speculating Stranger Things was my favorite thing ever. I woke up every day. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? I thought about it.
TikTok, YouTube videos, everything. It's if you're a fan, like a guy who like doesn't make content on it or whatever, like it's like, oh, drop it all at once. But for people who make content about it, you're like, this is the shit.
That's true. Yeah, it prolongs it. Let's see. Favorite DC movie? I'll say The Batman. I love The Batman.
It's hard to beat that one. Yeah, I go between that and The Dark Knight, but I'll go The Batman.
Fair enough. Have you seen Creep? It's on Netflix. It only has 2 actors. Very unsettling. I have not seen Creep.
I haven't heard of it. Sounds terrifying.
Birdie the Movie Geek, what's good? How you doing, man?
Bernardo.
Sorry, looking through the chat here, trying to find a bloody question to answer. Who would you fan cast as the MCU X-Men? You got a little series about this, so
I sure did.
go ahead.
I liked Giancarlo Esposito for Magneto, but then everyone was mad at me about that because it's not comic accurate. I'm like, aren't we kind of past the comic accuracy for lots of things? But it's fine. It's fine. Him as Magneto or Professor Xavier, perfect. I watched episode 6 of Breaking Bad last night. About blew my mind. Heisenberg. I literally was laying down. What do you say? Like, I think Bryan Cranston bald would be a good, like, Charles Xavier, he's like a nice guy, but like he also can be like a dick. And I feel like Bryan Cranston would be that good, like nice for a little bit, but dicky Charles Xavier. I'd be freaking down for that. Obviously Hugh Jackman's here now, so is he gonna be our guy? Maybe.
I don't know. I think he's gonna just do a one-off, but you never know. Money, he'll get paid fat to play him for a few more.
Taron Egerton is jacked out of his mind, and he is unbelievably good actor. So if he wanted to be our Wolverine, I'm down. Who else did I do? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
I really want to see. You and I had talked about this. We were talking about like Stranger Things to the MCU, and I'll give you a few non-Stranger Things actors too. But you made this point, so credit to you.
Thank you.
But Joe Keery as Beast would be elite.
Oh, a young Beast they did for the first class trilogy.
Nicholas Hoult,
yeah, great.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
As far as mine, as far as mine goes, tough. I want to bring back everyone pretty much because I thought all the roles were already perfectly cast. But I will say, who could play Magneto? This would be if they wanted to go really old. I don't see them doing this. This is my answer for a lot of villainous roles. Christoph Waltz in the MCU. Oh, I would love to see him be like Magneto, but I don't know if they would do it. But man, would he be good?
He would be very good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think of it. I always think about them as when I think of them, I think of Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen as I think Ian McKellen, right? That's his name.
Yep.
Gandalf.
Yes, sir.
Let's think of some younger people to do it. James McAvoy was great, a great young.
Oh my god, he was incredible. Yeah, he really was, man.
Oh, that's tough. Hold on. Side thought. Made me think of it when he says Stranger Things characters. The guy in House of Dragon episode 6, Aegon. Dude, it looks like Mike. Like exactly like Mike. You've seen that around social media. Like,
I haven't seen he looks like Mike until now, but I now see it now that you mentioned it.
Jess goes, looks like Mike with a wig, and I almost died laughing. And then stand on that ledge. That shit's hilarious.
Oh man, Homelander.
Oh man, let's liven up! Woo!
I'm sweating my ass off. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but it's hot in here. JJ with the super chat. Thank you, JJ. Best duo and top 5 Pixar characters. So are we answering?
Great question, bro. Oh,
so is duo being applied to Pixar?
Say it again.
So is it Pixar duo and top 5 Pixar characters? That's my assumption.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that. We're gonna do it that way, JJ. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Pixar duo without question for me is Mike and Sully. Like I used to be like Woody and Buzz, but Mike and Sully, they're up here. Yeah. What's your duo?
Well, shit, that was a really good one. I'm gonna go Remy and Linguini.
Ooh,
I love some Linguini and Remy. But Mike and Sully are like that's like the OG, like the OG. Coded. Also, you could go with I forget the guy's name, Miguel and his actual uncle from Coco.
Yes.
I love Coco. Like I love it. Also, it's not really a duo, but like The Incredibles.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Bob Parr and Frozone. Wow,
that's up there too.
Dude, that's
Pixar characters in no order for me. I will go Remy. I will go Mike Wazowski. I will go Buzz Lightyear. I got my Pixar movies over here. I'm gonna have to say
Russell, Mr. Fredrickson, Kevin, Doug the dog.
I think Carl Fredricksen might be one of the best, dude. I think he is. And then I guess I said Mike and Sully, Woody, Buzz. I kind of cheated, but there you go. I feel
Ian
out
and
five on
Barley.
them.
Ian and Barley.
I like they're slept on, man. They really are slept on. What about Flick from Bugs Life? Yes or no?
Dead ass. Fire.
I mean, he's
character.
a good character. He's a good character.
Fuego.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little dinosaur from the Good Dinosaur.
Arlo.
There it is, Arlo. I want to change my fate. That lady. Oh, Lightning McQueen and Mater, bro. I was hella gassed for that one. I thought you'd be like, "Damn, dude." Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, I see we got Brandon in here. Shout out Brandon. What's up,
Brandon,
man? How you doing? Enjoy Smile. I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream. I will probably never watch it because I can't deal with that mental psychological horror, and that would probably traumatize me. So enjoy it. And yeah, man, enjoy the film. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I know they're doing an early Regal showing, and I'm gonna look at my local theater.
You gonna check that one out, Trevor?
Oh, Smile's been one of my most anticipated for a long time. They're not here. I don't want to go to the far one. Yep, early access. Smile 7:30. Shit, I
the
might have
heebie-jeebies
to
thinking
do it.
about it, man.
Might have to do it
Tonight?
Yep, 7:30 tonight.
I'm like a 4, but yeah, go for it.
Do it. All right, we'll figure that out.
We'll probably go for a little bit longer here, so feel free to send in your final questions. Super Chat's way to go to guarantee we get to your question, comment, or concern. Be sure to hit the like button if you guys are here. It helps out quite a bit, as well as if you're on the replay. Thank you so much for the support. Carl Fredricksen is goated. Sully and Mike are also goated, in my opinion. Do you think there will be more X-Men in Deadpool 3? I think we're going to get Cable back. I think they got to bring Cable back. He loved him. Bring back some of the guys from the end of Deadpool 2. All of the crew, honestly.
Be down. If we're continuing on, I'd be down.
I really, really hope they do that.
What the? Got something Avatar, or I can go see Harry Potter: Prisoner of Azkaban tonight in the theater.
Really? Interesting.
They're doing a bunch of. This theater's doing a bunch of stuff tonight. It's weird, dude. Have you heard anything about See How They Run? Sam Rockwell, Saoirse Ronan. Who done it mystery? Who done it mystery? Like, very barely any marketing in anything, and I gotta look right here. They have like 6 showtimes for today.
I think legitimately don't think I've heard of it.
It has like a pretty solid cast, and I can't believe it's like that. To me, it's like no confidence. It's like, yeah, it's gonna bomb, but it got swept under the rug. It's really weird. You
said Saoirse Ronan and who?
Sam Rockwell.
Wow.
That's a fire leads right there.
Bro, can we take a second to appreciate Sam Rockwell in 3 Billboards? What a performance. You've seen the movie, right? Bro, when the shot when he walks up the stairs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. His scene. I honestly forget that movie exists sometimes, but that director has a new movie coming out in a few weeks.
What's his name? Martin McDonough. Yeah, he didn't get nominated for Billboards, which I thought was a shame. He has a new movie coming out with Colin Farrell and a great cast. I heard it's hella funny. Yeah. There's a couple movies come out here like that. That one has a name I can't remember.
It's like the Banshees of Inisherin or
something. Exactly. Yeah. But then you have movies like, have you heard of the movie Menu?
With Ralph Fiennes? I don't know if I've heard it's pretty good, right?
I heard it's like this dark comedy horror.
Oh man.
Like they're at this like restaurant and then like people start getting like killed left and right, and like Ralph Fiennes supposed to be great. I also just want to say this. I think Anya Taylor-Joy is the most underrated actress in Hollywood. She's in like everything and no one even like gives her credit for nothing. Like she's in Amsterdam. She was in Last Night in Soho last year. I'm pretty sure she was in The Northman this year. I'm pretty sure she's in that movie as well.
Bro, we can't forget about New Mutants.
She was good in New Mutants. But
she is in the Queen's Gambit, which I heard is amazing. I just haven't watched it.
Yep, she's also in Split.
That is true. Cobra Kai 1 or 2. I lean 2 right now, which is kind of a hot take, to be honest with you. Do you like 2?
Season 2. Timothy's a great character. Timothy's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Do you like the Mission Impossible franchise?
I love the Mission Impossible franchise. Whenever the new one comes out next year, I'm going to rewatch all of them because I haven't seen the first 3. Well. I haven't seen the first 3 in probably like 10 years.
Damn.
But like Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
Fallout. Banger, banger, banger.
Dude, 3 is a banger with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Dude, he is. I think there's an argument, one of the greatest actors of all time. Philip Seymour.
Greatest support. He's not a lead. He's just supporting.
Yeah, he's always got the presence though as a supporting.
100%. Yeah, he's one of the greatest supporting actors. You know who's has to be a top 3? Don't care what
Who?
anyone says. I would put this guy probably over the other dude who has 2 Oscars. Like there's only a couple guys who have won multiple Oscars for acting.
Yeah.
One of them is Lincoln, who I think is incredibly overrated.
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yep. That's a
Yeah.
hot take. That's probably look at you.
Very
I'm not
hot
gonna say that.
Jack
Denzel
Nicholson.
Washington.
Denzel. Oh my, we talked. Denzel's phenomenal.
I would say you can make an argument he's a GOAT.
You could.
You've seen the Equalizers? The Equalizer movies are like kind of dumb action movies, and like he's fire as hell in them.
No,
like,
yeah,
what?
Denzel, man, something about him, dude. Something about him. He's great, dude. He really
I want
is.
to see him and his son in a movie together. Or like they not cool or something.
They need to do that.
Why don't they do that? Like they're both fire actors. Like that'd be like you could do one like of like Denzel like growing up and like John David Washington, like a biography of like him growing up in like his dad's shadow and like trying to come into his own thing. That'd be hella dope.
That would be.
And like do like parts, kind of like how like Moonlight did, like early stages. He's always gone all the time, everything like that, and see how he grows up. And when he grows up, John David Washington like into the limelight. That'd be sick as frick.
I would be down for that, dude. Saddest death in Harry Potter. I think there's a reference to this in a Cobra Kai episode that I recently watched, and I have to say, without question, it's probably Dobby for me, man. That one's really sad. Dobby, but if I'm going spoilers for Harry Potter, by the way, I feel bad spoiling it, but I would say Dumbledore's pretty sad too. I feel weird saying it, even though most of you people have probably seen the Harry Potter movies by now. I will have to say that
Dobby, 100%. It's not a question.
Dobby, man.
The best done, saddest, because a lot of the deaths are like expected, or like I still think that Sirius Black's death was just like brushed over.
Damn.
Like, yeah, I wanted a lot more. I wanted to feel a lot more. Like, yeah, great movies. I was thinking about those today. I asked Zach, my brother. I was like, "You like Harry Potter?" He's like, "Oh, I fuck with Harry Potter."
Yeah.
Sorry for the F word, everyone.
You're good. You're good.
But yeah, I was like,
apologize.
I was like, okay. For sure. Glad you do.
But yeah, we'll probably take like 2 or 3 more questions, so fire them away. And if you guys are here on the replay, thank you so much for hanging out. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the notification bell, check out Trevor's channel, Film Geek, subscribe to him. But we'll answer a few more. Greatest director of all time, I think it has to be Steven Spielberg. Personally, I mean, he's been doing it for decades, and he's had his ups and downs, if you will. But he just got nominated for Best Director. I think he's been nominated for Best Director like an insane amount of decades in a row, and West Side Story was phenomenal, and he's got a new movie coming out this year that could be even better for all we know.
I am unbelievably excited for the Fabelmans. Every year this time of year, I get excited for the Oscar movies. Every year, like Bones and All, Timothée Chalamet, Luca Guadagnino. I don't think that one's gonna be too much fun, but all these different kind of movies, not blockbusters. That's what I get excited for this time of year. I think there's no other answer besides Spielberg. Like you can make it for Scorsese, but like Scorsese,
you could say like Hitchcock. You could say all these Tarantino, but like
Hitchcock was a different time too.
Yeah,
different time.
Spielberg's made different genre movies. He's made the greatest war film of all time, the greatest adventure film of all time, one of the great musical remakes of all time, and then he's just made E.T. Like I mean, Jaws,
Sci-Fi.
One of the greatest horror movies ever. Like, come on, what are
he has a movie in like every a top 5 movie in like every category, every big category. He has like top 5. Saving Private Ryan.
Legit.
Dog, I'm sorry. He also has like Catch Me If You Can.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. What's name some more? There's more than he's got.
He's done a ton of biopics too. Schindler's List might be his greatest movie. Like it's not my favorite, but it might be his best made film.
Oi.
The dog's acting up.
Dogs are crazy. Come here, girls.
Oh man, but yeah, he's got to be the GOAT, I would say. Saddest MCU death, I'm gonna have to say. It's hard to not say Tony Stark just because, but Yondu, man, that one's a sleeper for like sad, just truly sad.
Tony's was when Tony died, I was like, damn, like I was like, don't get me wrong, I was sad. When they did that, nah, dog, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Tony's was the saddest. I'm sorry.
It was sad, bro. It really was
sadder than shit.
Sad as hell, but I think that's a good one to end on right there. Just sad as hell. Rip Tony, gone, but always in our hearts. But yeah, that was fun. Glad that you could make it. I know that there was a period of time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining. And thank you guys for joining in the chat, asking questions, or watching on replay. It means a lot. Be sure to hit that like button. Helps out quite a bit, guys. Check out Trevor's channel. All that of his social medias, a link down below. I don't know why I went accent there. And stay tuned for more videos coming soon from both of us. And may do another live stream soon. Maybe not. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys again for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next stream, video, piece of content, etc. Have a good night.
We'll see you tomorrow on the Upside Down.
Peace.